It's going down. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachak Kwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of It's Going Down, being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. U.S. consumer prices continue to soar. Now, as you may know, this country is currently going through a hyperinflation. A part of that reason is because the U.S. has been spending massive amounts of money, and I'm speaking nearly $100 billion in sending military aid, weapons, anti-air weapons, and things of the sort to Ukraine to combat against Russia. And in the process of doing all that, America ends up printing more and more and more and more and more and more money so they can have the money to spend to continue to support Ukraine. However, when you just print money like that out of thin air, what you do is when you're just printing all that money like that, that means that what you're doing is you're devaluating the dollar. So the dollar is being devaluated through all this spending and printing. And when the dollar loses its value, it starts to inflate, in which we are going through inflation. The proof of that is that the cost of living is going up, especially starting next year. So the cost of living is going to go up, food prices is going to go up, rent and bills is going to go up. And all this is through continual devaluation of the dollar. So small progress is seen in the slow pace of inflation, which rose again last month, data shows. Okay, and they kind of show you a picture of price hikes right here. Okay, the dollar is losing value when a pack of beef sausages is over $10, and you don't even get that much. Okay, consumer prices in the United States surged once again in October. You see, while you people were busy, preparing for Halloween and going trick-or-treating and all this other shit, this is what the devil was doing behind the scenes. As you can see, this picture was uploaded on the 27th, but this article was uploaded today on the 11th. So it says, consumer prices in the U.S. surged once again in October, rising in the fastest annual pace since the 1980s, as inflation continues to expand across more sectors of the economy. It says, ahead of the Consumer Price Index report to be published by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, analysts expect the October Consumer Price Index to rise to 0.6% from September, up to 0.4% from last month's figure. The annual pace, however, is projected to slow to 7.9% from 8.2%, and a reported 40-year high of 9.1% in June. It will be the first time the yearly rate has fallen below 8% since February, according to the media reports. Overall inflation for goods, excluding food and energy, rose by 0.5% to an annual pace of 6.5%, lower than the 0.6% gain in September, and cost of services have sped up to 6.7% annual pace from less than 4% at the end of 2021, driving wages up and adding to inflation pressures. But I wonder if they're going to speak about all this continual printing and spending that the U.S. is doing, which is further causing the dollar to devaluate and inflate. Florina Urusi, the chief U.S. economist at T. Rowe Price, expects a decline in core inflation, but says that growing prices have undermined consumer demand. Some of it is coming from goods prices. Some of it is coming from goods prices because there is a slowing in demand, as we've seen in consumer spending recently. It's some small progress that increased inflation can eat itself up in a way, she said. Okay. The Consumer Price Index is key report for the Federal Reserve, which is expected to raise interest rates by another half a percentage point in December. Analysts expect the final rate may reach 5% next year and will be above the targeted 4.6% predicted in September by Fed's officials. So that's pretty much it for this article. Lord's will, I was able to keep you brothers informed through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. With that, I'm going to say Shalom. Is on to the next one.